Hello. I'm looking into adding the background page picture. Let me know if you have any questions about the pro-extinction, about solving suffering in the world. Sometime until I figure out the background yet. Let's see if expected guest is going to join soon. And in the meantime, we can think about what is the problem solving. The problem in the world is everyone's suffering. Reviewing the settings. So it seems when going live stream for the first time the background cannot be added. Oh, hello! What do you think is the antibadexperience's goal? When given a red button which would enable ending all suffering but would end all life, realistically, would you press it? What is the way to prevent suffering in the world? I hope the settings are going to work soon. Is anyone up for debate? How to prevent suffering in the world? It's really the only problem that's worth minding. It's the only problem to solve. Everybody's suffering in the world. Am I audible? I'm not sure. This cheap microphone probably doesn't catch when it's more far away. What else have we got? What can we do about suffering in the world? Bad experiences of everybody is the only thing that's worth minding and solving. So, attention to the only problem. We must mind how to prevent everybody's suffering, and it's possible by causing extinction of every life everywhere. Hello, Bob. Would you mind sharing the live stream? Live stream. Oh, you're gone, I guess. Okay. I think I'm going to sit into designing the new website we're having, the Pro Extinction website. As I don't have the expected guest to debate, I'm going to do some work. As some requirements for the live stream need me to be here for half an hour. No friends joining. That's okay. So I'm going to look into the settings of the live stream more later. As of now, I'm going to focus on improving the Pro Extinction website. You can contact us for maybe planned structured debate on our site Abolish Suffering Discord. Right now there's not much reach for me, and that's okay. I'm live streaming for the first time here. But when you have any question about solving suffering, then try coming up for debate. I'm not sure if for the first time it's going to allow a video voice discussion, but you can try to catch us later at the Abolish Suffering Discord on the proextinction.com. Hello. Maybe the lighting will be better. Yeah. Okay. Hello, do you have any questions? Right now I'm live streaming here for the first time and working as of now on the Pro Extinction website because there's no ability to voice debate, but the chat is open. Yeah, there's much to change. I should probably start talking about the state of the world. So, the core problem of reality, recognizing the existence of suffering. The world that we live in has a severe problem that most people refuse to fully acknowledge. The existence of extreme suffering of every life, animals, be it potential extraterrestrial life, humanity, and the solutions many propose are just to increase the privileged people quality of life. But what is the quality that can justify cruelty of nature, the extremely bad experiences that are inevitable as long as life exists in the world? Hello, Pro Extinction Germany. Yeah, we can try. Although, René, this account probably has to live stream for 30 minutes for it to uncover the other requirements for having the background and having guests for debate. So I will have to be here for some minutes yet, just to, unlock the TikTok features. So I've been reading the manifesto for a little bit. the Pro-Extinction Manifesto. You can search it on the web and ask any question you might have. Right now I'm the representative speaking. I hope I'm quite understandable or audible. Am I audible? Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, did you hear that I'm going to live stream here for a little bit while yet to uncover the settings of TikTok live stream to be able to have guests to talk to properly, not only through the chat, which I am also welcoming. We should welcome everyone to reasonable discussion, because there's the problem that we as sentient beings face, the problem of extreme suffering that every one of us should understand if we're intelligent. And when we understand the existence of suffering that's inevitable for all life, we must develop the progress by the scientific method to totally abolish all suffering in the world. We must develop the pro-extinction support, because it means being entirely against suffering. If you're pro-life, if you're imposing life, then you're pro-suffering. You're in favor of letting child rape, letting predation, letting diseases to continue to impose everything that's bad. Yeah, I hear you. I just understand that to unlock the features we have to, you live stream it for the first time a very long time ago, so you probably don't remember that the feature requiring being able to have debates and have background. We have to have a continuous 30 minutes. Yeah, you have all features. Maybe try requesting a video or discussion. Like, do you have the button, or does it show up? Maybe it's there. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you.
Cool.
Okay.
So do you have the background or is it not unlocked yet?
Yeah, it's not unlocked yet.
Okay, and what are the requirements to unlock it?
Live stream for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
I'm on 13 minutes already.
Okay. Yeah, then let's do this until you have your background and then we can switch on to my account and do proper debates.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna work, because it requires 2 days, so 30 minutes, live streaming. So maybe it's picky, I don't know.
Well, when it requires 2 days, then it's useless because then we're not gonna be able to live stream today, right? Or did you do it yesterday?
Well, we are already live streaming. Hello, there are some guests, I think.
Okay.
Hello. Do you have any questions? Did you have the welcoming message, maybe? Did you have Rene when you joined the live stream?
Yeah. I did the welcome. I had the welcoming message. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm looking at the website and thinking how to improve it right now. You can maybe start reading the manifesto or brainstorm something.
No, let's not read the manifesto. Let's do like normal debates. Everyone can look at the manifesto. Where? Oh, James is here. Okay. Cool.
Maybe let's share the live stream to the followers, because it's totally gonna help. Oh, James can debate. Request. Yeah, I know. I have a bad mic. Oh yeah, also echo. Remember to drink water.
Me. What's happening? Ah. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
So you're pro-extinction,
Yeah.
are you? You want everyone to die? What's wrong with you?
Can you point out what you feel is wrong about going for the most effective prevention of suffering in the world?
Well, you want to do it the wrong way by causing violence.
Violence. So, you're proposing that life is not the violent one, that ending all suffering by vanishing everything that sustains it is what's violent.
But surely we want to end suffering in a peaceful way with, improving the world, not just having a war and violence and, killing everything. It sounds a bit evil.
Well, our solution, that's the outcome of zero suffering by no more suffering life, is not a war, is not violence. So how can you end all violence? How can you end all war? What are you proposing here?
All right. Well, what about this? Your little movement's never going to work. So you should be supporting ending suffering in different ways, because no one's ever going to support extinction. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you for such meaningful point. Surely,
Yeah.
no one supports it. Yeah, I am zero, no, not a person. Even if I'm an algorithm, that doesn't count. No one can help sufferers.
Not
really.
many people. Look, you're a small movement. No one agrees with you. Barely any people, right? Barely any people. So, if you suggested ending suffering in a different way, I'm sure everyone would agree. So why are you going, the difficult route? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, saying that nothing matters or that there's something else, which is entirely not a scientific approach. Nothing that can support the victims, nothing that can help. Saying that we should do nothing. Nothing else. You are not proposing any solution, so that's what I'm understanding by what you're saying, that we don't have any support, so we should not support ending all suffering at all cost, at any cost.
I just don't think it's realistic. You're not going to get enough people supporting this.
It's not up to our current generation, it's not up to me, it's up to the societal progress overall, because if intelligence cannot handle suffering, there's nothing helpful we can do, and we must be on the victim's side at any cost, so that being extinction is the right thing to do. There's nothing.
Why don't we just go vegan? Why don't we just go vegan? That'll end all suffering.
Excuse me? What does being vegan mean?
It means ending animal suffering.
We are animals too. So are you in favor of making us all extinct?
Well, no, but we should treat the world in a vegan way, so that it's about love and peace, and everyone doing the right thing for each other. That's what veganism is.
So you're proposing some kind of cultivating. I have no idea what you're onto. If you're saying,
why don't you start with yourself? If you want suffering to go, start with yourself.
haven't started with ourselves, we wouldn't be here talking about solving suffering and building the pro-extinction movement, which you can also check out on our website, the link to our Abolish Suffering Discord, where we're brainstorming more and
What's the link to the
working on
website?
our scientific
What's the
site,
pro extension?
proextinction.com.
Pro
Pro-extinction.
extension.
Yeah, sure. Let's syllable that EXTINCTION.
Pro extraction. Got it. So, are you vegan? Are you fighting against all of the animals suffering in the world by going vegan?
Again, some meaningless words you're spitting here, because we're not about any false promises, about any false conservation.
False
of
promises?
any environment.
So what, you're eating animals? That's a false promise to those animals.
So we don't care about objects that are already,
Whoa. There might be objects once they're dead, but they still have to suffer terribly before that. You can't justify eating animals just because they're dead.
You're not linking to the source of the cause of the problem, because animals are naturally, by existence of slavery and predation and natural.
But we're the ones making them
torture,
slaves,
suffering.
so just go vegan, and that's it.
They are existing because of nature, and humans are not beyond that. We have to take into consideration wild animals' potential life, and
well humans shouldn't be eating humans either, right? Nobody should be eating humans. Nobody should be eating animals. That's the world that we need to
no one
work
should
towards.
suffer. It's not about any particular action. It's about preventing the bad experience, because that's the only bad thing in the world.
Well, most of the suffering is farmed
Otherwise-
animals. Most of the suffering is farmed animals.
Correct. If you check the statistics on the FAQs at our proextinction.com site, you can look for yourself.
Have you seen what happens to farmed animals? They get tortured. No one else gets that.
No one else suffers, really. That's very
No one else is being put in a cage
discriminating.
and being tortured.
Bigoted empathy. I don't know what you're onto by that, because our movement should.
What are you talking about? Farmed animals suffer terribly.
Our anti-suffering progress should take into consideration every potential sufferer, not only enslaved animals, not only wild animals, not only humans, because everybody's suffering matters.
But the wild animals want to live. The farmed animals, what we're doing to them is it's not right.
Yes, it's not right. And we can solve it by making them all extinct. As all sentient beings.
But that's not likely, that's not realistic. What we can do today is we can go vegan now, and we can work towards a world where, we're not abusing animals.
So, is it possible to really end crime forever without making all life to go extinct?
We can try. It's more realistic. It's more realistic than making life go extinct.
You have to show proper proof, because it's the matter of consequences for the real bad experiences in the world, bad victims. Suffering is real, but we must take the matter into responsible hands.
But yeah, farmed animals suffer the worst though, right? So we should all go vegan right now.
No. The torture is not exclusive to the enslaved ones, it's not exclusive to any species. Everybody can suffer, every life that's capable of experience.
Yeah, but we don't have people in cages and farms getting tortured, right? That's happening to farmed animals. Surely that should take priority.
You should really do some more research. We have already made a page Suffering in Detail also on the proextinction.com, which also explains how bad the suffering in the world really is.
Yeah, but I mean, what we can all do right now is to go vegan, right? To reduce that suffering.
No, thank you. You're not making any sense.
Dominion. Watch Dominion. Watch Dominion.
Yeah, watch our resources on the proextinction.com site. We are
Dominion.com.
We're including the footage of also what's going on in the enslaved world of animals and humans.
But yeah, the enslaved world, we're doing it to them. Why won't you speak out against all of the abuse that humanity is doing to these animals? Why won't you go vegan and end the abuse, the exploitation?
Every life is an individual world, and we are slaves to our own body, our biology. So
Yeah, but you can't just ignore the farmed animals. You're ignoring the farmed animals. It's like you don't want to acknowledge them. You don't want to talk about them.
Read the suffering in detail page.
Just tell me why you won't go vegan when it's an easy thing to do. Why won't you go vegan? It's an easy thing to do. It reduces suffering. Everyone can do it right now. Why won't you do it?
Focus on reducing suffering. We must focus on ending all suffering. Everybody is suffering.
But we can also reduce suffering, right? You can also go vegan right now.
It doesn't matter who causes the suffering, because to the victim, from the victim's perspective, only preventing the bad experience matters.
Right, but if you can just buy a different thing at the shop and reduce suffering, then that obviously we should do that. We should go vegan.
Suffering.
Of course it does. Why buy meat? That causes suffering. We should buy vegan food and not keep making farmed animals suffer. You can go vegan today, right? So that's easy to do. Why wouldn't you do that?
It's only transferring suffering in the world when you see when there's less human taken resources, when there's less reproduction made by humans that's taking up more space of the wildlife, then
okay, but what about farms though? Animal farms though. But we don't need farmed animals.
The cause of suffering. It doesn't matter what or whom causes the suffering.
Yeah, but that's like saying, I can go and, punch someone, I can go and abuse a kid right now because it doesn't matter what causes their suffering. It's the same thing you're saying right now. So yeah, we should go vegan. It will reduce suffering.
No more children should get abused, no more children should suffer, no more sentient
Yeah, but if you can make an easy choice, you can change your life and go vegan very easy, right? So why wouldn't you do that? Why don't you go vegan? Why won't you support ending suffering for farmed animals? Why won't you go vegan? Why won't you help end suffering for farmed animals? Every time you buy meat, you're supporting a new animal being tortured.
We're against supporting any suffering, and it's impossible to not exploit anyone in this world. You're either paying for labor of slavery made by humans, or you're forcing into natural slavery the wildlife that's led to be abandoned.
But we're not touching the wild animals, but we are torturing farmed animals. So you should go vegan so that we're not torturing farmed animals. That's unnecessary. Why won't you go vegan?
Yeah, it's only unnecessary. We don't have to focus on any particular group. We have to prevent everybody's suffering.
Okay,
There's
but if
really
you,
no
if
point
you,
in
let me ask you a question.
Discussion on.
But look, if you had a child in your dungeon and you were abusing it, torturing it, and you were going to murder it, it sounds like the same argument where you're saying, let's not focus on little changes in our life. Yeah, I'm torturing a child in the dungeon, but that's a small suffering. We need to focus on extinction. No, you should take the child out of your dungeon and you should go vegan. Stop using extinction as an excuse to eat meat and to say that we can abuse.
It's the only solution. We're not here to say that we should not be going for reduction of suffering, that we should not help anyone in our vicinity.
So why won't you support veganism then? Well, look, we can do extinction, we can do veganism.
The outcome that can solve everybody's suffering, because everybody's suffering matters.
But it is a positive change that you can support, though.
How is it a positive change when you're discriminating against wild animals? Wild animals, you can.
Because it's not. No, we're not touching wild animals.
Going on by supporting less human.
Because we're discriminating against farmed animals even worse. You're discriminating against farmed animals even worse. You're eating them. You're torturing them. But we're not doing that to wild animals. We're doing that to farmed animals. So go vegan.
So, tell me, what is the goal of you're saying not exploiting animals? If you're saying that we can achieve that without making all life extinct, then what are you practically proposing? If you're saying that we should only decrease human exploitation, then you're increasing wild animal suffering and potential suffering beyond
Well,
beyond
how does
our
going vegan increase wild
ability.
animals suffering? How does going vegan make wild animals suffer?
That's a good question, because when less resources are consumed by more, you could say, creative humanity, intelligent humanity, then more helpless animals are being forced into take up those resources, and they're reproducing even more extremely. So into getting torn apart alive by predation, into diseases, into slow, painful natural death.
But we didn't
It's
cause that.
transfer
We
of
didn't
suffering.
cause that.
No, you are causing that by being passive.
No, that's nature. That's what Earth is doing. But we've done something terrible with farmed animals, and we should go vegan immediately.
You're saying that you're focusing only on the local things that are going on in front of you. That does not make any sense for the victim's perspective.
But that's what we're doing today. That's what we can
There-
immediately change. Next time you go to the shop, buy
It
vegan
doesn't matter
food, and
to the victim
it's easy.
who is helping them, because when you're not causing their total prevention of suffering possible by making them extinct forever into safety, permanent safety, then you're just prolonging their own suffering or transferring them into anyone else's suffering life.
But okay, we can make farmed animals go extinct, but then leave the wild animals alone.
Oh, you're saying that we should let wild animals suffer more into getting eaten alive.
They have freedom.
Getting...
They're free. They want to live. They want to have kids. They want to live
Okay. You're saying too much.
in their natural environment, right? In their natural environment where they evolved to live.
Yeah. You're saying that being torn apart alive because you're helpless, don't have medicine, don't have progress is what's right for them?
But that's
the
nature.
worst
That's how it
I've
works.
ever heard, yeah.
That's the
worst
cycle of life, though.
discrimination. You're so...
But that's how you have life. That's what makes life possible. It's the cycle of life. It's beautiful.
Wow. Saying that getting torn apart alive by a predator is something to be proud of or something to adore. That's some...
Well, yeah, but it means they get a chance to live, right? Some of them get unlucky, but they still get a fair chance to begin with, right? You can't have light without darkness.
Sheesh. I would kick you out if you are having some more arguments, or no?
I've actually got to go. Yeah, thank you for the debate and support veganism. Don't support pro-extinction. It's bad for you. No, I'm joking. But hang on, let me go on camera real quick.
Hi.
Support the pro-extinction movement. Veganism will never end all suffering, especially not for wild animals. This was a practice debate. Well done, Luke. And thank you. I've got to go now because my dad's just come home. But yeah, proextinction.com all the way.
Thanks. All right.
Look, you're really quiet. Some people also in the comments say that.
Yeah. I hope it was understandable enough. And yeah, my mic is very bad.
Okay. Are there any more
Very
people that
polite.
requested to join?
I'm not sure now. I'm sorry, waiting list. People, no people. Okay.
No people? Okay.
I'm gonna take a second bottle of water.
Okay. So is it possible to put the background on right now?
Let's see.
You have to restart the live stream and put background, or we can also go to my account. I think now in half an hour is passed over.
Yeah.
All right. Then I will start a live stream.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Okay.
Oh. Check, I mean, I disconnected already. And now, okay. Let's see.